DA will join us tonight on the DA. It's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while they're...
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Mr. Clutch out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Marvin Williams is out there with Todd. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goal. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that and come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you've set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are. You can win no matter where the venue.
Here's Bledsoe. That shot off. Great D that time from Garcia.
And Junior, a player who's expected to be a bit of a project, they'll give him spots here and there early in the year. But he's shown well in the time he's had thus far.
And Greg, Junior, a player they have high hopes for, just not early on. Talent is there, certainly, but the opportunities to develop might not be readily available. Garcia dishes to Randall. Throws it up high. Lock at 6. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Todd misses. Harkless with it. Williams picks him up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Knicks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good. Harkless hits them both. Now Bledsoe coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. To the inside. Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Inside, here's Randall. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's Williams. Misses off the right iron. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Charlotte Hornets. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Now here's Todd. Defended by Harkless. Bledsoe passes to Todd. Here's Lopez. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Garcia against Williams. Up top, Harkless. Robinson kicks to Garcia. Just 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Robinson with the block. And they're running. He lobs it up. Here's Bledsoe. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Love the toughness of Bledsoe. Outstanding at maintaining his balance, even when you body him up.
Here's Garcia. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Knicks with the lead. To the paint, Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Here's Bledsoe. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Garcia. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Outside Williams, over to the wing. Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Randall. They double team Bledsoe. From deep, Williams. The Knicks pull it in. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Garcia's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Bledsoe outside. Robinson with the block.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Williams dishes to Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Harkless. Kicks to Garcia. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Todd passes to Bledsoe. And stolen by Garcia. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Bledsoe. Lays it up off the glass.
You can't allow Bledsoe that kind of position. I mean, he's extremely effective in the paint.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Williams. Matthews comes in for Todd. And it's Hill in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for New York, Portis comes in for Randall. And Kevin Knox is subbed in for Harkless. And Garcia kicks to Robinson. No good with the triple. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Bucks. Trailing by 10. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Garcia against Bledsoe. Lopez over to help. Garcia passes to Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bledsoe is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's time. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Bucks trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And no question about it, Bledsoe has major bounce now. Fantastic at elevating and throwing it down.
Down low, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. And the pass to Bledsoe. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Lopez against Robinson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You got to try to keep Bledsoe out of the lane. You can't let him get in there. As soon as that happens, you're in trouble, big trouble.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Garcia. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
That's good from Garcia. And so Garcia nails both of them. Bucks trail by 3. Harkless comes with a double team. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Garcia against Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. That one doesn't go. So New York will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here is Garcia. He's got 15. And that one is hammered home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Bledsoe. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
You know, really hard to corral Bledsoe when he's playing with that unbridled energy. He's understated, but always aggressive.
Lopez against Garcia. Oh, he jams it right over Robin Lopez. Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Robinson with the block.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
On the wing, Williams shoots. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
To the middle, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. Count that one. And now it's 27 points for Mr. Clutch.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Pass to Williams. To the paint. To halt the run. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 9 on the bucket from Eric Bledsoe.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Garcia goes in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Williams. Pat Connaughton comes in for Ty. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Knicks, Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mike Powell comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Knox in for Harkless. Garcia with the ball. He's got 29 points. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here's Hill, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Outside, Garcia. Here's Gibson. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The drive by Hill. Got a hand on it. And the call will be against George Hill. That is... And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. R.J. Barrett is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Harkless in at the 3, the small forward. Garcia passes to Randall. Taken away by Williams. Bledsoe against Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Now, here's Tom. D right on him. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Lopez against Garcia. Dishes it to Harkless. Passes to Garcia. Clock at 4. Over Bledsoe. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Lopez, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. Garcia against Williams. Garcia goes in, and he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The Knicks leading by 6. And here's Garcia. 33 points for him. And he dunks it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Garcia against Bledsoe. On target from 13 feet. Bledsoe's got 8 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Garcia passes to Robinson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Knicks lead by 8.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The pass to Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Todd. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Barrett, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. DiVincenzo finds Bledsoe. And the layup is good. Bledsoe's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Garcia, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Pretty good at forcing the issue inside is Williams. He knows how to draw the foul.
The Bucks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Harkless. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Garcia against Bledsoe. Garcia passes to Randall. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's DiVincenzo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Eric Bledsoe.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, Milwaukee. Shoots over Garcia, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, Bledsoe is not a big guy, but he's got big boy strength. He's a powerful combo guard and can convert through contact.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Robinson. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Randall kicks to Garcia. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And to get open is Robinson. They get it again. Garcia against Lopez. And another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's good from Garcia. Brook Lopez is checked in for Robin Lopez. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Portis is checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Tie. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 6. Now Garcia. He's got 39. To the inside. Stolen by Bledsoe. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Stops. Pops. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Portis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Marvin Williams. Powell, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Bledsoe. He's got 29 points. Pass to Lopez. Bledsoe outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. But they recover it. The Knicks leading by 8. Portis kicks to Garcia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hill. The first free throw is good. Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switcher also for New York. Payton, he's checked in for Ntilikina. Talk about receding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. How about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tremendous court awareness by Peyton.
Bucks trail by 10. Now here is Hill. He has 7. Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Lopez. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Powell finds Barrett. The shot, no good. Good D by Matthews.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing that.
Garcia with the ball. He has 45 points. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Dwight Powell.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Hill. He gets that one. Hill's got 9.
Pretty flashy display by Hill, really doing whatever he wants with the ball in his hand.
Down low, here's Portis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Korver finds Matthews. It's rebounded by New York. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And here's Korver. He's got 6. Lopez right side. From outside the arc. And it's Connaughton missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's New York. They're on a 17-7 run. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Knicks. We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the 3-point line.
Both free throws good from Lopez.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Matthews against Garcia. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Lopez. Nails the baby hook. Lopez has got 16.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Harkless the pass to Garcia. Just 5 on the clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
The Knicks leading by 14. Payton kicks to Garcia. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he knocks down the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. And so Garcia nails both of them. Five seconds left in the third quarter. A three from Matthews with one on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Marvin Williams. Hill is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Tom, and it's Lopez in at the center. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Gibson laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
On the wing, Williams takes the three. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garcia goes in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Knicks leading by 18. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Another bucket. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Here's Tom. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Julius Randle picks one up. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Bledsoe against Garcia. Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. Garcia inside, defended by DiVincenzo.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, good pass there from Williams. Not known for his passing, but I think he's got to keep hitting his guys with these kinds of passes.
Inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. He misses the free throw. The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now Bledsoe. Barrett brings the double team. No good from Bledsoe. The Knicks leading by 18. Garcia passes to Robinson, and the shot goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lopez against Robinson. Lopez passes to Todd. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bledsoe. The shot missing. So New York will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Harkless. And Harkless slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and he's able to get it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
You know, Bledsoe is so athletic and plays with such great energy, it's hard to defend him sometimes without fouling.
He doesn't get the second one. It's Barrett on the wing. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
DiVincenzo passes to Todd. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Now here is Garcia. Passes it to Harkless. Back to Garcia. To the paint, and stolen by DiVincenzo. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And the 3 off target.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. From down in the low post, it goes.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Knocked loose. Now the Bucks moving it up.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
From downtown, the shot by Harkless, no good. Bucks trail by 21. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Yep, it counts. Lopez has got 22 points.
And you go beyond the stats, and Lopez has been a real presence inside on the offensive end in this one.
Right side Robinson, stolen by Bledsoe. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Harkless. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Lopez with the block, and he gets it back. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Great communication on the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Clutch.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Lopez inside. Robinson on him. Pass to Ty. Fires the three. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
To the inside. Robinson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Robinson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Bucks trail by 21. Bledsoe outside. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization is all the better for it.
Pass to Todd. This one for 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Garcia passes to Portis. Garcia with the ball. Back to Portis. Kicks it to Barrett. 5 to shoot. New York moving the ball around. Here's Harkless. Rebound by Williams. That's tipped and stolen by Garcia. Here's Portis, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Bledsoe dishes to Williams. DiVincenzo kicks to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Using that quickness to his advantage. Bledsoe annihilating the defense off the drive there.
And here's Garcia. Down low. Passes it to Barrett. Lopez against Garcia. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a...
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.